Sohyam Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Prakite Kriyamanani Gunai Karmani Sarvasa Ahankar Vimulatma Karta Aham Iti Mannate. Krishna says that all these living entities, we are all living entities, actually every one of us, the spirit soul, living entities, it does not matter whether I am a human being or other than human being, lower animal, birds, beasts, trees, or higher celestial beings. There are many varieties of life. 8,400,000. 9 Jalajan Amlakkhani. In the water, they are living entities of 900,000 varieties. We simply know that there are some fishes and crocodiles or sharks in the water, but Shastra, Vedic Shastra, they give definite information how many forms and varieties of life are there within the water. 900,000. How many we have seen? Our scientists, our botanists, how many they have seen? So, actually, you cannot have perfect knowledge by the experimental method. Now, if I say, I don't say, but the Shastra says, there are 900,000 forms of aquatics. So you cannot say no, because you have no experience. You have no experience. But from the Shastra, Vedic literature, we get this information, Padma Purana. We are not speaking unauthorizedly. These Shastras are accepted by the acharyas, great teachers. And we get knowledge from the Shastra. I may be imperfect, but I get knowledge from the perfect source. That is perfect knowledge. Just like a child may ask his father, what is this? Because he is astonished that the sound is very loud. So the child may not know. He inquires from the father, Father, what is this? The father says, my dear child, this is microphone. And when you speak through this machine, your sound becomes louder. So the child takes the knowledge from the father, and if he repeats or he understands firmly, my father has said, it is perfectly right, then his knowledge is perfect. The child may be imperfect, but because he receives the knowledge from the authority, father, his knowledge is perfect. So our Vedic process is like that. We do not make any research. It is not possible to come to the right knowledge by so-called research, because our senses are imperfect. Just like we see through the telescope, and we come under certain conclusion. But the fact is that I am the same person seeing through the telescope And telescope is also manufactured by me or by you. So machine is imperfect and my seeing power is also imperfect, then how you can have perfect knowledge? The machine is created by a person who has got imperfect knowledge. And the seer is also a person, he is also imperfect. The imperfect person is seeing through the imperfect machine, then how he can conclude perfect knowledge? This is not possible. Therefore, the method is, according to the Vedic knowledge, that if you want perfect knowledge, then you should approach the perfect person. Tad vijnanartham sa gurumeva abhigachet. This is the Vedic injunction. If you want perfect knowledge, then you must approach a perfect person, Guru. Now, at the present moment there are so many gurus, how he will understand who is perfect? That is also another problem. That perfection is, that I have already explained, that the child who has heard from his father that this is microphone, and if he speaks that this is microphone, then his knowledge is perfect. The child is not perfect. But because he has heard from the perfect authority what he is speaking, although his child, that is perfect. Similarly, this Guru means who has heard from the perfect person. That his knowledge is perfect because he has heard. This is called Parampara system or disciplic succession. In this Bhagavad Gita we will find in the 4th chapter, Krishna says, Evam parampara praptam imam rajarsayo vidhu. Parampara. Krishna is the original person, perfect. And he said, Imam vivassate yugam praktavan aham abhayam vivasyan manaviprahu manu ikha kave bravit evam parampara praptam imam rajarsayo vidhu. Sakalena yuganashta parantapa. Krishna is explaining to Arjuna. You'll find this statement in the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna said that this perfect knowledge of yoga system, as I am explaining in this, now it is not Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita means generally in this Western world they say Song of God. So, Bhagavad Gita is spoken by the Supreme Personality of God. So he says that this is not a new literature. Millions of years ago, I spoke about this yoga system, imam vivassati yogam praktavan. Praktavan means I said, whom vivasyan. Vivasyan is the name of the sun god or the president of the sun planet. Just like here in this planet we have got presidents in each country. So now there are so many presidents. Formerly, even on this planet, there was one president. They are trying to be united. The United Nations organization, they want to unite. For the last 20 years, the United Nations are trying to unite, but the result is we are disunited. Instead of making one flag the flags are increasing every year. This is Pakistan, this is Hindustan, this is that, this is that. They are not united. How they can be united? They cannot be united because prakite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvas. Everyone is under the control of the material nature. Full control. So long we are in the material world, controlled by the external material energy, there is no possibility of unity. There is not possible. Because prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvas. In prakriti, material nature, there are three different qualities. Goodness, passion, and ignorance. All the varieties of life, they are under the control of the material nature, and therefore you see varieties of life. Varieties. There are three qualities. You multiply 3 into 3, it becomes 9. And if you multiply 9 into 9, you see 81. So therefore, all these varieties of life, they are being controlled. Because not controlled, he accepts to be controlled. Prakriti does not want, nature does not want to control you. Just like police force. Police force is not meant for controlling you. But when you accept to be controlled by police, when you become a criminal, then police force controls. Not that police force is made by the government unnecessarily to control. No, he is to help you. The government has arranged policemen in every crossing. They are wandering in the street. They are meant for helping you. They are not meant for controlling you. But when you agree to be controlled by the police, then it is controlled. Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani. Then you become under the police control. If you become criminal, and what is that criminality? The criminality is that Krishna bhuliya jiva bhogavanta. Krishna is the original enjoyer, God. When I speak Krishna, it means God. God has got many names according to different religious system, but the real name is Krishna. And you'll be glad to understand that this Krishna, it is a Greek word, and it is a perverted pronunciation of Krishna. This Greek word, the meaning of Krishna in Sanskrit dictionary and the Greek dictionary, always the same about this word. And from this Krishna, the word has got Christ or Christ. So, even in Christian world, the God's name is there. Jesus the Christ, or Jesus the Son of Krishna or Krishna. So, Lord Jesus Christ says, "My Lord, hallowed be thy name." He wants to glorify the name of the Lord. And some people say that there is no name of God. Now, if Lord Jesus Christ says, hallowed be thy name. There must be name. The name is there. But he did not pronounce it because the people at that time will not be able to understand, or maybe some reason. But he says there is name. So we are making this propaganda, Krishna consciousness movement. Hallowed be thy name, my Lord, Krishna, the personality of Godhead. Let your holy name be glorified. This is our movement. It is not a sectarian, it is a very scientific movement. Scientific movement because at the present moment we are all godless, forgotten what is God and what to speak of His name. They do not believe in God and what to speak of His name, fame, His place, His activities, His form, His quality. How we can know? There is no educational system about the science of God. This movement, Krishna consciousness movement, is teaching the science of God. And if you accept the name of the God, Krishna, this is also affirmed in other system also, then you will be able to associate with God immediately. Because God is absolute. Absolute means there is no difference. Just like in the relative world, this is relative world. Material world means relative world. Relative world means the sun. As soon as I say the sun, there must be a father. As soon as I say a friend, there must be another man, friend. As soon as I say water, there must be something as water. But in the absolute world, the name water and the water is the same. This is called absolute. No different separation. So in the kingdom of God, the God is God and His Son is also God. There, everything, there is no difference between the name and the substance. Here in this material world, the name and the substance different. Just like if I am thirsty, I want water. So the water must come to me. If I simply chant water, 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 that will not be effective, because it is relative. But in the transcendental world, Krishna is the name of God and it is God also. So, by chanting Hare Krishna, you are directly in contact with God. This is the meaning of Hare Krishna. Directly contact. Now, if you imitate that these boys and girls are chanting Hare Krishna, it is a name only. So, let me chant, instead of Krishna, let me chant John. But that chanting will not help you because you cannot chant more than 3, 4 times or 10 times, that's all. But this is the proof. And this Hare Krishna, this chanting, if you ask these boys and girls, they can chant continually for 24 hours in ecstasy. Continually, without any stoppage. That is spiritual. You cannot take any other name and chant and enjoy like that. So it is practical experience. I am touring all over the world 3 times in a year. And because this chanting is absolute, everyone is joining. Europe, America, Africa, Canada, Japan, China, everywhere. Nobody says that this is a word from India. Why shall I chant the Indian name? No. It is God's name. God is neither Indian, nor American, nor otherwise, neither Christian, nor Hindu, nor Muslim. God is God. So, we are at the present moment rotting in this material world. Purusha prakritistha. That is also mentioned in the 13th chapter. It is said that Purusha prakritistha, where is that now? I told you to. Purusha prakritistha. Purusha prakritistha he Purusha prakristho hi bhumite prakritijan guna karanam gunasanga asya sadatha joni janma. Purusha means the enjoyer. Every one of us sitting in this hall, we have got different mentality to enjoy different dress, different mentality, different opinion, because every one of us were individual. So this individuality is both in the spiritual world and the material world. But in the material world, our individuality is different on account of associating or infecting different qualities of the material nature. That's why there are different types of patients in the hospital. Why? Because each and every one of them is infected by different types of germs of disease. Yet it is explained, Purusha, the living entity, Prakristha, being in this material world. Prakriti means this material world. We do not belong to this material world. Just like a person in the prison house, he is a citizen. But when he goes into the prison house, he has got different cells, different punishment, different dress. They are also dressed differently. Similarly, we are all criminals. Criminals, what is that? Criminality. Because we have forgotten God. This is criminality. Krishna bhuliya jiv bhogavancha kare. You will find in this practical experience, suppose a boy is a very rich man's son, but still he thinks, why shall I live under the rules and regulations of my father? Let me go out, I shall enjoy life freely. Freely, what freedom? You are already rich man's son, you can enjoy the property of your very, very rich, powerful father, and what independence you will enjoy. This is criminality. This is criminality. We are sons of God, part and parcels of God, and God means Almighty. So we have got Almighty Father, and leaving His place, I have come to this material world to enjoy independently. That is criminality. And we are suffering. That is explained here. Prakristha, being placed in this material world, Purusha, Phunte prakriti-jana guna. He's enjoying, but enjoying the quality of the modes of material nature. Just like a tiger, he's also enjoying. He's thinking, I am very strong. I have got so power, so much jaws and necks. I can jump over any animal and immediately. He's pleased in that position. But you know, the tiger or the lion, they are so unfortunate that they do not get daily food, in spite of becoming so strong. Because Prakriti-jan gunan, he is under the influence of the material nature. The tiger may be very powerful, but he remains always hungry. Very powerful. Because the other animals, they know that in that corner of the forest there is tiger, nobody goes where he can get food. Hardly, by chance he gets one animal and jumps over it. This is called Prakriti-jan guna. He thought by becoming tiger, I shall be very much proud of enjoying. But Prakriti says, no sir, he cannot get any daily food. That is not possible. Therefore, Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sa. Here, the so-called tiger, so-called big man, just like in America, the president is a big man, but now he is put into such a condition that is full of anxiety. At any moment he may be kicked out. This is the position. You cannot be happy either as President Nixon or tiger or cats and dogs or human being or Lord Brahma. That is not possible. That is not possible. You must be full of anxieties because this is unnatural life. To understand that I am this body, this is foolishness. I am not this body. I am the soul within this body. That is explained in the Bhagavad Gita, in the 2nd chapter. Dehi nasmin jatha dehi. Dehi, the proprietor of the body, just like you are the proprietor of your satin coat. You are not satin coat. You are the proprietor of the satin coat. You are dressed with satin coat in different collars and different shapes. Similarly, the living entity, it does not matter whether it is a man or animal. He is part and parcel of God. But he deserves certain dress or certain body. So Prakriti, nature has given him. So this is going on. Purusha Prakriti-stha hi. Purusha means he is not enjoyer, but he is thinking enjoyer. He is not enjoyer. At any moment, his so-called enjoyment will be finished. Just like in the Western world, they are thinking that we are enjoying life. Of course, enjoying life and in his consideration. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare